Hi, this is Amir with the US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Wednesday, the 17th of September. Starting off with the S&P, which has nudged through the 6,600 level. Also, we're looking for the top of the rising trend channel there from April, as high as 67.80, looking for that by the end of next month. And especially looking for that while we remain on the right side of recent resistance, the initial September resistance, 65.40. Worst case at the moment on the downside, if there is a rug pull down towards 6,400, which is the floor of the channel and the area of the 50-day moving average shown there in blue. The Nasdaq is next and making good progress. The Nasdaq 100 through the 24,000 level took quite a while to do it. We've got the top of the channel there from April, heading for 25,000, in fact 24,900 to be accurate. Above that, looking for an end of October target as high as 26,000. And looking for that, especially while we remain above the floor of the channel and the 50-day moving average of 23,400. Markets up, but the RSI not yet overbought, so that is a positive for the index. Moving on to Alset, and here with the first of our stocks, obviously. Here we've got a situation where we've pushed over the end of the runway here. The runway initially looking for around $3.20 level. Above that, the next level up as high as $5.20. We're looking for $5.20 by the end of this month. Multiple RSI 50 rebounds, or 50 plus rebounds over the recent past. So that suggests this is a very strong looking situation. In fact, a very strong situation, full stop. Ideally, we stay above 380, which was recent broken resistance, if we can. On to situation which hopefully will have more legs than it has already shown. Appollomics, and here you can see that we've broken through the $12.20 area. Need to get back above that on an end of day close basis to deliver the fresh leg up to the upside towards $21, which is a 2024 resistance line and the upper parallel of that broadening triangle that we've had as the base for the price action. This stage only well below the recent broken resistance at $8.20, really playing the upside scenario, and ideally we stay on the right side of $10. Moving along to the poetically named Boxlight, and here we've had a proper breakout through recent resistance. That's also helped by the way that the stock has managed to break through both the 50 and 200-day lines. 200-day line around $2.16. Above that, we're looking for the top of the channel there as high as $4.30. Looking for that by the end of next month. Stock which has had quite a lot of coverage here is Conifer, and so it should, given that it's blown the doors off the original target there towards $1.40. Above that, we're looking for $2.60 by the end of next month or even sooner, especially while we remain above the top of that old price channel, $1.40. Moving along to the situation at Co-Diagnostics, and here we've got a rising trend channel base, top of the channel there at 94 cents. That's what we're looking for. Perhaps as soon as the end of this month, if we can stay above recent broken resistance at 50 cents. Three RSI 50 rebounds have got us here in the past month, so looking as though this is a strong situation over and above the way that we've cleared the 200-day moving average so easily. Next up is Flux Power, and here you can see that we are looking for a situation at the top of a rising trend channel base. That's around the 400 or the $4 area. Looking for that especially while we're above recent support or the previous resistance on the way down, which will hopefully be new support at $2.90. Above that, hoping for a move quite directly to $4 on Flux. Next up is a stock which hopefully will match the power of some of the ones that we've seen here. The good news here for Healthy Choice is the way that we've broken through the 200-day moving average very, very sharply indeed. So that's around the 62 cents level. Above that, looking for top of the channel as high as $2.20. I suppose that would be a target for the end of next month at the soonest, while we stay above that 200-day moving average. On to Kalaris, and here you can see that after the failure at the 200-day line, we're having another go. We've broken recent resistance around $4.75. Above that, looking for the top of the channel there from back in May, as high as $7.60. by the end of next month. We've looked at the next stock a few times in the recent past, Splash Beverage, although it has to be said that I think so far the rally attempts have all failed. We have broken, though, on this occasion through the 50-day line at 206 and the RSI 50 level, so maybe this time will be different. And we have a chance of heading up to $4.50 at the top of that rising trend channel base from the end of June by the end of October. Just a couple of stocks to go now. The first one is a strange one in the sense that we've got a divergence between the company's name and its ticker code. Here you can see we've got a broadening triangle, and the situation is that the stock hopefully heading to the top of that triangle there, as high as $2. We're looking for that, especially while we're above recent broken resistance at 85 cents. Finishing off with the situation at Webtoon, and here you can see we've had our second unfilled gap to the upside, looking for $22.50 by the end of this month, especially while we remain above recent broken resistance at $18.50. RSI's bounced above neutral 50 as well, so hopefully we'll make that $22.50 area, even if we then pull back after that. That's it for me today. More updates tomorrow.